are still on the run in Gujarat. Their lawyers call the bridge collapse an act of God. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh declared Mission POK. Army says ready and waiting for the government orders. Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren in big trouble, summoned by the ED as proof emerges against him in the illegal mining scam. Mamata response to CAA being implemented claim says the BJP is raising the issue only and only because of elections. And investigation against the wire picks up steam. Crime branch summons ex-employee of the wire. NCR chokes. The Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi complains. AAP in Punjab washes hands of it. They blame everyone but themselves as stubble burning continues. Well, hello and welcome viewers. I am Aishwarya Kapoor and you are watching The Burning Question. And debate number one on The Burning Question is Mission POK. If you remember, when Home Minister Amit Shah, and I quote the date, 6th of August 2019, said that when we Indians, each and every of the 1.4 billion Indians, when we say Jammu and Kashmir, we mean it includes POK and Aksai Chin. And when on 27th of October 2022, just few days prior, Raksha Mantri, the RM, Rajnath Singh said, POK is an integral part of India. Abhin Ang hai, he said, and I quote, we will take POK at any cost. He reiterated what the Home Minister said back in 2019, and it doesn't stop there. Lieutenant General ADS Ojala, GOC Chinar Corps, said that the army is ready and waiting for the orders, viewers. From Home Minister in 2019 to Defense Minister in 2022 to the army. Message is clear. POK is ours. POK is an integral part of India and Mission POK is a reality, and that's debate number one on Burning Question. But first, the special report here.
Just a couple of days ago, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh hinted at retrieving Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. The Raksha Mantri had said India had only just begun walking north and the journey would end when we reached the remaining parts of Gilgit-Baltistan. And now the Chinar Corps commander, Lieutenant General ADS Ojala, said the army is fully prepared to act on whatever orders are given to it. Lieutenant General ADS Ojala, while addressing a press conference, said that army is all set to retaliate on Pak's action and even go beyond to get back Pak-occupied regions, Gilgit and Baltistan.
हमारी यात्रा तो तब पूरी होगी जब हम 22 फरवरी 1949 को भारतीय संसद में सर्वसम्मत पारित हुए प्रस्ताव को अमल में लाएंगे और उसके अनुरूप हम अपने बाकी बचे हिस्से जैसे गिलगित और बाल्टिस्तान तक पहुंचे।
आर्मी की पूरी तैयारी, मतलब जब भी ऐसा कोई डिसीजन लिया जाता है और हुक्म आते हैं तो वो आर्मी के पास ही आएंगे।
Defence Minister Rajnath Singh made a huge statement on POK on October 27 while addressing the Shaurya Divas on Jammu and Kashmir.
हमारी यात्रा तो तब पूरी होगी जब हम 22 फरवरी 1949 को भारतीय संसद में सर्वसम्मत पारित हुए प्रस्ताव को अमल में लाएंगे और उसके अनुरूप हम अपने बाकी बचे हिस्से जैसे गिलगित और बाल्टिस्तान तक पहुंचे।
The defense minister reiterated the goal will be achieved when we implement the resolution passed unanimously by the Indian Parliament on February 22, 1994 by reaching the Gilgit-Baltistan. While standing concrete on Rajnath Singh's statement, Lieutenant General Ojla has assured that Indian force is ready to protect our border.
आर्मी की पूरी तैयारी है, मतलब जब भी ऐसा कोई डिसीजन लिया जाता है और हुक्म आते हैं तो वो आर्मी के पास ही आएंगे, मतलब ना केवल आर्मी के, इंडियन आर्म्ड फोर्सेस के पास जाएंगे. सो जब इंडियन आर्म्ड फोर्सेस के पास जाएंगे तो आर्मी, एयरफोर्स, नेवी हम मिल के जो है उसको बड़ी अच्छे तरीके से जो है उसको निभाएंगे ग्राउंड के ऊपर, और उसी के लिए हमारी हर दिन जो है वो हम तैयारी के अंदर लगे रहते हैं.
With Defence Minister and Lieutenant General ADS Ojla sharing same goals on getting Pak-occupied Kashmir, the message is clear that India has no room for Pak's hostile actions. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
Major General G.D. Bakshi, Major General K.K. Sinha, Senior Leader of the BJP, Anila Singh, and I have Faraz Saeed from Lahore, and Hamid Khan will also join in. But I'm coming to you first, General Bakshi sir. Sir, when Amit Shah said back in 2019 that when we talk about Jammu Kashmir, we mean POK and Aksai Chin, it was absolutely clear, and the intent of the Indian government was made clear there and then. And when Raksha Mantri, the Honorable Defence Minister, said on 27th of October 2022 on Infantry Day that POK is an integral part of India, it was taking it forward. And our army commander, GOC Chinar Corps, Lieutenant General ADS Ojla, says the army is ready and waiting for the orders, General. Operation POK is a reality. General Bakshi.
Absolutely. The simple fact is, what I want to highlight is that, after Shahbaz Sharif took charge in Pakistan, there was a school of thought in India that his elder brother Nawaz Sharif had tried to outreach towards India. We had made an outreach to him, and things were proceeding along when General Musharraf, torpedoed the whole affair, and we ended up in Kargil. So we thought that relations could improve. But instead of relations improving, we found that the number of drone flights across the LC, across the Punjab border, dropping, weapons, pistols, grenades, prefabricated IEDs, drugs and cash to recommence terrorism has just gone on the rise. So we are now quite clear that whether any political dispensation comes up in Pakistan, it is the Pakistan army and the ISI, the deep state, that calls the shots. And therefore, people are a little sick and tired of the constant needling. A lot of Pakistani interlocutors seem to think that India is just making perfunctory noises. Let me tell you that in 1962, when America and Russia had almost come to the brink of a nuclear war, China took cover of that to attack India in 1962. All right? And inflict a humiliating defeat on us then. Often nations do take the cover of major global crises to resolve their outstanding problems. We have lived with this problem for 75 years. We are very clear. The only disputed area of Jammu and Kashmir is Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, Gilgit-Baltistan. That is the only disputed area. About the rest, there is no dispute whatsoever. Therefore, it is now time, possibly, and if the government has so decided, I do not know what the government has decided, that is best left to the government of India. But the armed forces are ready to carry out any orders and instructions of the government, as they always are.
General,
and
absolutely.
If we have to do something, I as a military man would reckon there is no better time than now. There is no better time than now. Because the world is well occupied. China is heading for hostilities with Taiwan, North Korea, South Korea, and then there is Russia, Ukraine, maybe Iran, Saudi Arabia, with Israel and America jumping in. So the world is too busy, and we can all resolve our problems. Russia has been told it has to vacate all those 4 provinces.
And as we speak, there
But
are
we
live
have been
visuals coming
told
in.
for 75 years that you live with it.
These are live visuals
Why
on
should
air,
we
General.
live with it?
General, I'm sorry, I'm speaking over you, sir. These are live visuals coming in of Defense Minister Rajnath Singh at the Naval Commanders Conference. These are live visuals coming in from there, sir. I'm just beaming it live. And while you were speaking, General, Hamid Khan, who's dressed in a dapper suit and a tie, live from London, Mr. Khan. Is that not reality, Mr. Khan? Can I have Mr. Khan on air? No, you may smile, Mr. Khan, but please tell me, what is that, what General has said is not correct? Let's talk on facts. Your leaders are unable to handle your country. Your army is more than eager to handle your country. Your people don't know what is happening to them.
Aishwarya,
Mr.
I am
Khan,
taking
please tell
this
me.
yes, Aishwarya,
Yeah.
I understand that it is an open threat from the general that they are going to start a full-fledged war. If they want to do so, I would invite them. Yes, if you are threatening us, we are ready to retaliate, first of all. Secondly, if you think that you will take an opportunity of this world global crisis and try to interfere or enter in Pakistani Kashmir, it is just nothing but a cuckoo land desire. You will not get anything but a very befitting reply from the Pakistan army and from the public of Pakistan. If you really think that you will be able, if you even dream about coming to cross the line of control, you would learn a lesson which you learned in 2019 with Abhinandan's example you have seen. If you really think that you can even imagine to attack Pakistan, really, I just think that you are living in a daylight dream.
Not imagine we have and we've been victorious. General Bakshi is coming for a quick interjection. We've done it and we have been victorious not once or twice but thrice. General Sena coming after this. Yeah, General Bakshi.
May I refresh the Pakistani interlocutors' memory? May I jog it a little? I was part of the 1971 war and operations. I was part of those operations in which Pakistan lost half the country. Right? Pakistan lost half the country.
It is not the
and
Pakistan
if you
of
are itching to lose the second half, there could not be a better time because your economy is at the point of collapse. You fight a war, whatever be the results that you may like to dream up, one thing is assured, your country will cease to exist as an economic entity. Period.
I'll tell you one thing. That is what India is trying to take the advantage of the moment. And I can show you many examples from the history wherever any powerful or strengthful country tried to take the advantage, they had a befitting reply. Just remember the examples from the history. It is not that easy. Pakistan is not a Pakistan of 1971.
Mr. Khan, I will give you history lessons as and when required. Mr. Khan, I will give you history lessons to the point where you will understand that the country you are sitting in, can I have all the guests, can I have the multi on air? Mr. Khan, the country where you are, let me remind you. Okay, hold on. Let the viewers, Anila Singh, General Sena, I'm coming. Faraz Saeed, I'm coming to you. But on your fingertips, count 10 people. 10 people of Pakistani origin and 10 people of Indian origin and compare. You know what's going to be common? All 10 of Pakistani origin are going to be terrorists. From Osama bin Laden to Al-Qaeda, all connections come to Pakistan. And you see the country where you feel very proud you are sitting right now, Hamid Khan, that's the United Kingdom, has a Prime Minister of Indian origin. That's the difference. All the CEOs, all the top officers of these big companies are all of Indian origin. I remember the day Rishi Sunak became General Sena, General Bakshi, Anila Singh, Hamid Khan said, no, he's not Indian, he's South Asian. And today, his line is going, he's from Gurjawala. His forefathers were from Gurjawala. Your forefathers were from India. You are Indian. Remember this. You are all Indians at the end of the day.
I'll tell you what.
No, don't agree. I don't want your agreement. But the fact is, Anila Singh, because General Sena, I'm coming. No. Hamid Khan, calm down. Anila Singh, because General G.D. Bakshi also asked about the intent of the government, what Home Minister said in 2019, Defense Minister said just few days ago, it's clear. The government of India's stand is absolutely clear, as that of every Indian, that POK was and is an integral part of India. Anila Singh of the BJP.
My ram ram to everyone, and definitely and very strongly whole of our country, our great India, and the present government has narrated in very clear words that yes, POK is integral part of our country and we are going to take it back. This government is not a weak government. We have made our army so strong. All the three vehicles of our army, they are so strong. We have got very strong foreign policy as well.
Right.
And what Pakistan has, Pakistan got the advantage of what Jawaharlal Nehru did in 1948-49. They are simply, reaping the advantage of the foolishness which Jawaharlal Nehru did at that time. Maybe because under the pressure of British, maybe the whole thing was articulated by Mountbatten, and he implemented it. But the thing is, 75 years have gone. 75 years have gone, but now is the government which knows very well how to answer. How to answer. And what Pakistan is. What is the position of Pakistan? Just see, they are standing with begging power. They keep on begging. Hame paisa de do. Hame hatiyar de do. And who are giving training? To these terrorists?
And can I have General KK Sinha and Faraz Saeed? Because Faraz, I am coming to you with it. But General Sinha, please tell me, a country which was given its land, which started or which began, we shouldn't say, because at the end of the day, we still take them as our son. भाई जैसे कहते हैं बाप बाप रहता है बेटा बेटा रहता है, but my only issue is from 1947 till now, not one day. Hamid Khan, I'll come to you. Hold on, General KK Sinha. Not one day has passed by when their leaders have not begged. If not in front of us, in front of China. If not in front of China, the Middle East. If not the Middle East, the Americans. If not the Americans, the Russians. But that is the only thing they can do, and they do. Beg, beg, and beg. De do, de do, de do. That is exactly what they do.
Absolutely. Jai Hind, Aishwarya, and everybody. Aishwarya, what is the Raksha Mantri and what is the Chinar Corps commander saying? And then I'll come to your point, the begging part of, Pakistan. They are saying we have just started walking towards north. And the journey will be completed when we are going to reach to, Gilgit-Baltistan. And of course, he is also saying Sasgam Valley, which they have ceded, to their friend China. And we are not going to stop there. They go to Aksai Chin. And you are rightly brought it out that on 6th of August 2019, when from the parliament, same in 1994, when we are taking the resolution, and it has been repeated time and again. And, these are the intentions. These are more or less, giving to the Pakistan. My friend, before that, Mr. Khan was saying, whenever the India has taken the, and told you, we did it in Bangladesh. We told you they are coming and we have just taken, the complete East Pakistan. It was in Pakistan. And today he is challenging that you come and we are waiting for you. Friend, you must understand, when the Indian Army, and as the Defense Minister also, we have started walking towards the north. It is nothing to start. The intentions are very clear. The operations are very clear. So the matter of the fact, and General Bakshi was saying, right moment, right time, right government, right leadership, right capability. We have got those capability and capacity, and that's why if you have heard today what Jaishankar has told in the SCO meeting, out of that, who are there other than the India, and what you're saying, the CPAC, it is on a absolutely Indian land. So it is
absolutely, General Sinha. Faraz Saeed is live from Pakistan.
Let me finish my thought.
Who are literally your masters, the Chinese. Faraz, even the Chinese today. Xi Jinping in a statement has said to your so-called Prime Minister that please take care, I am not at all confident of my Chinese nationals in Pakistan. So the world, the people who are your literal masters, the Chinese, they are saying you're not a safe country. and you are hell-bent to prove that you are not a developed but the most powerful country in the world. That is what Hamid Khan is convinced of. Sitting in London, by the way, whose prime minister is of Indian origin. Just adding. Firoz. Faraz.
Okay. So,
beg your pardon. Faraz.
Okay. So I'm pretty shocked on your Indian panelists supporting of your commanders, threats because any country's commander threatening. So may I complete? May I finish?
Yeah, we are going to retrieve it.
Yeah, please do.
We will take it back from you.
One by one. Thank you very much.
Sure.
Thank you, General.
Or maybe I can send in some books on okay. So
I hope you understand what is retrieving is.
Those books must have been printed in India. Faraz, don't worry. We only give you everything. Don't worry. You only export donkeys.
I never.
You only export gadas. If you don't have the fact, ask Hamid Khan how he bought his ticket.
At least we don't export Kulbhushan Yadav.
By selling 4 or 6 donkeys. That's the reality. The only thing Pakistani sells are donkeys.
At least we're not like India.
It's the reality.
At least we're not like India. At least we're not like India who export Kulbhushan Yadav as a terrorist. Okay, so coming back to your question. So a nation's commander talking about war, aggression can only be considered, reducing down India as a country, a poster child of terror, of aggression, of expansionist, which
humbling, man, epicenter of terror,
which India is and is becoming. And secondly, Hamid has rightly pointed out the history lesson. The history lesson is that on February 27,
do you know what
on the February 27, on the February 27,
will you tell us history lessons now? Oh, your origin depends on your origin is because of us.
Tried something.
Your origin is because of us, and you are trying to teach us history. Faraz, that is where an in-principle problem I have. Hamid Khan, let's call a spade a spade. Faraz, no, that's what an in-principle problem I have. You are trying to teach us history? No. Let me get it straight. You are trying to teach us history? I am 110% sure whichever college, if it was over and beyond of the land of Atankistan, the teacher must have been of Indian origin. Please relax. Faraz, now you relax. Faraz, I have understood your point. Hamid Khan. Please tell me, Hamid Khan, what is happening? Hamid Khan, what is happening? You can't try to teach. Now, if I'll use I don't want to use that phrase, but I'll just tell you. Hamid Khan, facts are facts. Now, you can't say that you are not only a developed nation, you are the most powerful nation in the country when you know the reality. That your Prime Minister, what happens with your Prime Minister in every 2 years? What happens with the Prime Minister in your country every 2 years? And you are trying to say that you are a powerful country. Please.
I will answer.
Khan, you feel more safer sitting in London rather than sitting in your own house in Pakistan, and you are trying to tell us that you are a developed country, you are the most powerful country. Khan Sahab, let's
I'll be realistic.
talk about reality.
Whatever
People are not. You take that people of Pakistan are dumb. We don't. People are not dumb. People are very intelligent. Now, Faraz, calm down. Hamid Khan Sahab and General KK Sinha. I'm coming to you after this. Yeah, Hamid
Aishwarya, I'll be very realistic. Whatever your ministers are saying, it's nothing but a publicity election stunt. Your BJP has lost its popularity within India, and now
tell me so. Why?
Name of Pakistan.
I am very practically and pragmatically asking why.
Please come to the brass tacks.
Tell me why,
Mr. Khan.
Mr. Khan, why?
Come to the brass tacks. Mr. Khan, please come down to the brass tacks. He has not told you that we are doing an election. He said,
General Sahab, General Sahab, okay, Khan Sahab, General Sahab, give him 45 seconds. General KK Sinha, give him 45 seconds, let him complete. General Sahab, please. General Sahab, let him complete. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yes, Hamid Sahab, complete.
Look,
please do so.
My point is this, that wars are not the way it is, okay? Wars do not start like that with giving fake threats or anything. War is a very fatal reality.
You don't want
if anyone wants to try a war between two nuclear countries, they can try their fate. One thing. Secondly, I believe it is nothing. General Sahab, I'm coming. It is nothing but an election stunt. It is nothing but an election stunt. It is nothing but trying to regain the popularity
and
within your own public. Modi has lost his popularity.
Ever since your independence, Hamid Khan Sahab, I heard you. But did you hear yourself?
Yeah.
Did you hear yourself?
That's what I'm saying.
Terrorism is the only thing Pakistan exports apart
you
from
can
donkeys.
Keep saying
and am I wrong,
all I know is
Hamid Khan, terrorism is the only thing apart from donkeys which Pakistan exports. Am I wrong?
All I know is,
and you talk about war and terror. That is the only thing your deep state and your so-called government do.
No matter whatever you say, you can't.
That's the reality.
You can't tolerate what I am saying.
No, whatever I say, the world says.
I am saying.
The world, the country where you are sitting,
the
country where you are very comfortably sitting, Mr. Khan.
Can I come in, Ashwarya? Can I come in?
Let me tell you.
General, please come in.
If India
Ashwarya, thank you very much.
They can impose the war.
Just listen to me. Just listen to me. You have given
Khan, now you listen to General.
Yeah.
No,
you said the war doesn't
listen to me completely.
Please, Mr. Khan, please. This is my turn. You said the war doesn't start. War starts with all those, people coming and sitting, on the heights of Kargil, on those heights. They come by design, default, and the war starts like this. This is the way war starts. You do not know. You started the war, Kargil war in 1999, when your jihadis in the garb, your military because they didn't have the strength. So what they did, in jihadis, uniform, they came and sat down to those barren heights. I will tell you how the war starts. War starts from a firm base. When our Raksha Mantri is saying we have just started walking, Chinar Corps commander is the base, as a firm base, and it will terminate into the Gilgit-Baltistan area. And it has been told to you, the same thing happened in 1971.
Point taken.
Whatever example you are giving.
General, point taken. Anila Singh. Can I have Anila Singh and Hamid Khan?
India is just talking about
Absolutely, General.
It is an election start.
Absolutely, General Sinha.
And what happened in 1971,
Hamid Khan, you believe in this buy one, get one policy for life. That is what your governments have been doing, and I am giving you uninterrupted 40 seconds. Contrarian to a Pakistani panelist sitting in London, I am giving you 45 seconds are uninterrupted. But please tell me, and viewers across the world are watching this Republic TV, across the world. Please tell me, this buy one, get one policy of yours, that you talk with us, we will give you terrorism for free. You trade with us, we will give you terrorism for free. You even have a normal match with us, we will give you terrorism for free. Till the point you don't stop this. And can you really stop this? Can the government of the day ever in Pakistan stop this buy one, get one of terror policy of yours? Hamid Khan, please answer. The day you will.
My 45 seconds.
India is ready to talk with you even. 45 seconds non-stop. Bole.
Okay.
Carry on, sir.
I'll tell you, Pakistan is the biggest victim of terrorism. Pakistan is the victim of Indian terrorism through Afghanistan, Kulbhushan Yadav. Pakistan is the victim of terrorism spreaded by RSS. Over 250 million Muslims of living in India. Pakistan is the victim of terrorism, which you doing with 8 million Kashmiris. Yes, Pakistan will fight for against all the terrorism which is spread and infiltrated by Indians through Kulbhushan Yadav and their assistants. Pakistan is fighting for the terrorism, against terrorism, and Pakistan is not going to be threatened by India for any war threats. Pakistan is not going to be threatened. Pakistan will give a befitting reply. Pakistan's reply will be surprised to you.
And zero.
As we surprised
Hamid Khan, I gave you 45 seconds.
February.
No one spoke. General didn't speak. Anila Singh didn't speak. I'll only tell you this thing. Have you heard about a man? I'm sure you might look up to him, Mr. Khan. I really hope that you don't. I really hope that you don't. Osama bin Laden. Where was he found? Where was he found?
Where was London?
Where was he found?
Where was Kulbhushan?
No. Where was he found? Hamid Khan.
Okay.
Osama bin Laden. Where was he found? Answer this, and I'll be quiet. Coming, General. General, I'm coming. General, I'm coming. Where? Anila ji, I'm coming. Where was he found? All this drama, all this paraphernalia all this paraphernalia which you did for 45 seconds, I really hope that I basically hoped against hope, that you will speak facts, but you didn't. You are saying that Pakistan is a victim of terror. When Anila Singh, Pakistan, the only work Pakistan does is harbor terror. Anila Singh, now you won't please me. Please hear. BJP leader Anila Singh.
The reality, just now I was listening the Pakistan representative, and he was saying Pakistan is victim of this, Pakistan is victim of that. I mean, he even included RSS. Shame on Pakistan. But I can say very well that Pakistan is victim of its own deeds. This is the reality. And the industry which is running in Pakistan in today's day, with the help of countries which we very well know. I do not want to narrate the names of those countries as Lashkar-e-Taiba, Lashkar-e-Omar, Lashkar-e-Mohammed, Mujahideen, Sipai-e-Saiba, Hizbul Mujahideen. I mean, so many terrorist organizations.
Unlimited.
This is your industry. And that is why, let me tell you one thing more here, sir. Our army is so strong, it will not take even 15 minutes to crush Pakistan. You are sitting here and threatening about the nuclear.
And that's the reality. Faraz, I'll come in. Faraz, but I'm coming to General Sena. 30 seconds, ending comment. General Sena. Hamid Khan, now you please calm down. General Sena. Anila, thank you. General Sena, 30 seconds. Faraz, last, yeah. General Sena, please.
I'll just give the reply.
General Sena.
Khan Sahab. The Pakistan is the biggest victim of terrorism. 2018 FATF, a grey list carried on, just got over. Osama bin Laden, of course, Ashura said, 37 global terrorists, global designated terrorists in Pakistan, 32 organizations. I'm not saying, India is not saying, but either Kulbhushan, no one says in the world Kulbhushan is a terrorist. These are the cheapest, such as unsensible thing you talk on.
Reality, General, you have hit the nail.
Globe is saying.
You have hit the nail where it matters, General KK Sena. You have hit the nail. Faraz, last 30 seconds, accept Pakistan is harboring terror. Accept, Faraz, that Pakistan is sponsoring terror. Don't lie now. Last 30 seconds, Faraz, say.
The problem is
center of terrorism.
Problem with the entire conversation is that the entire panelists are supporting their commanders' narrative of attacking a Kashmir's part of which is under Pakistan's control.
So what do you want us to support?
Not attacking.
So what does you want us to support? Your people don't want to support your terror. No, Faraz, that's the problem. That's the wrong starting point for the conversation. And Mr. Khan, I challenge you. You go out on the streets of London. You go on the Strand. I'm challenging you. You ask your fellow Pakistani origin people and they will tell you the truth about Pakistan and the government. I'm challenging you, Mr. Khan, with that dapper suit of yours. Please go and try. You've been traveling a lot these days, sir. Try. Don't deny the reality. Don't deny the reality. That's the point. And thank you very much. That's the time I had on debate number 1 on the burning question. And now I'm hopping up. I'm hopping to debate number 2. Thank you very much. Thank you, all of you. Orders were issued. Issued an order, Mamata Banerjee, pertaining to citizenship on October 31. Suvendu Adhikari predicted that the CAA will be implemented in West Bengal soon. But this has not gone down well with the TMC Supremo and the West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, who claimed that the BJP is only raking this issue ahead of the elections. But why? Why is the opposition scared of the CAA? And what is there that Mamata Banerjee, or the opposition for that matter, really wants to connect every decisions of the government with the Gujarat elections? Whether it is action on corruption, it's connected to Gujarat. Whether it is CAA, it is connected to Gujarat. What's the real matter? Let's debate. That's topic number 2 on burning question. But first, this special report, viewers.
Opposition parties decry CAA one more time. It's BJP versus TMC in Bengal over CAA implementation, as BJP Suvendu Adhikari announced that CAA will be implemented soon in the state.
এটা তো CAA এর পার্ট সিএএ তো ইমপ্লিমেন্টেশন স্টার্ট হয়ে গেল, তা ভারতবর্ষের পার্ট পশ্চিমবঙ্গ হয়ে যাবে আর কি।
বলছি এনসিসিতে ফান্ডিং,
এই তো সিএএ আইন তো দুটো সদনেই পাস করা আছে। এইটা আমরা ওয়েট করছিলাম যে নিশ্চয়ই রুল তাহলে হয়ে গেছে। এই একই রুলে পশ্চিমবঙ্গের মতুয়া সমাজ, নমশূদ্র সমাজ, যারা ভিসা করতে গেলে, পারমিট করতে গেলে, চাকরির ভিআরে আপনার ক্লিয়ারেন্স নিতে গেলে বলা হয় 71-এর আগে দলিল আনো, আর সে সমস্যা থাকলো না।
However, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee once again called out CAA, citing it another jumla of BJP before the Gujarat polls.
We are totally against of this, we oppose this. So we oppose this. It is only they are playing this game because of Gujarat election. But what I said earlier, I stick to it, that election is not that important, politics is not that important, people's life and their right is very important.
Mamata responded to Suvendu's statement while saying that CAA has been raised by BJP ahead of Gujarat Assembly polls. Backing TMC Supremo Mamata Banerjee, party spokesperson Kunal Ghosh emphasized that his party will never allow the CAA to come into force in West Bengal. West Bengal opposition leader's statement came days after MHA issued an order to implement CAA on October 31st. Recently, the centre was granted the 7th extension to frame the CAA rules from the committees on subordinate legislation, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
And I have with me the BJP leader, Anila Singh continues. Thank you so much, man. I have Jaideep Mazumdar, Associate Editor of Swaraj, joining in live from Kolkata. Zubair Memon, political analyst from Pune. Shubhankar Bhattacharya leans towards the TMC live from Lucknow. And as I said, Anila Singh, spokesperson of the BJP senior leader, continues. Thank you, ma'am. So, first question to Anila Singh. Anila Singh, Mamata Banerjee, the West Bengal Chief Minister, is clearly, and I repeat, ma'am, clearly saying, and I quote, she says, politics is not more important than life. Do not allow CAA in Bengal, she says. BJP, that is your party, Ms. Singh, she says, has taken a big political decision on giving citizenship to the minorities of neighboring countries in poll-bound Gujarat. It's a straight allegation of the West Bengal Chief Minister on your party and connecting the decision on CAA to the Gujarat polls. Ms. Anila Singh, leader of the BJP. Start with you, ma'am.
I think this is the real face of Ms. Banerjee. And we have been telling this thing time and again that she's deep into appeasement politics, and that too because of the political reasons. If she says that people living in these three countries, Afghanistan, Bangladesh and Pakistan, the minorities there, the prosecuted minorities there, like Hindu, Sikh, people who follow Buddhism, Jainism, Parsi or Christian, they should get the citizenship here as on the fast track as this present government wants. And she says it shouldn't be. And she says it is like we are again narrating it, or we are doing it in Gujarat, especially if we talk about the two districts which is going to implement it because of the elections. What a narrow, what a small mentality she has. She doesn't have any trace of humanity in her. For her, politics is much above than anything. But for Bharatiya Janata Party, if I talk about, these all things matters much more than elections. Elections come and go, but these are the major steps. And this present government has taken the major steps without any hesitation, without any political hesitation. These small parties, these state-based political parties, their rosy roti is appeasement. And this is what Mamata Banerjee is doing by narrating, by accusing
Zubair
Bharatiya
Memon
Janata Party.
and Jaideep Mazumdar. Jaideep, I'm coming. Jaideep, I'm coming. Dada, I'm coming. Dada, I'm coming. Jaideep Mazumdar and Zubair Memon. Shubhankar Bhattacharya, I'm coming to you, sir. Please tell me. Or I'm coming to Shubhankar Bhattacharya pehle. I'm coming to Shubhankar Bhattacharya first. Shubhankar da, please tell me, why are you connecting it with Gujarat election? Why? Is this a decision taken right now? Zubair Memon's connection is gone. I'll go to him later. Shubhankar da, please tell me, why is your leader and the West Bengal Chief Minister saying this and connecting it with Gujarat election? Shubhankar Da.
See, isn't there any logic behind it? Don't you find any logic behind it? When exactly were they actually interested towards the people? You know, when they talk about the minorities, Shubhendu Adhikari, all of a sudden, you know, he remembers Matu and Namsudras all over again and again. They bring up the issue over here because they know it very well that it is about, see, just now Anila Singh was talking about appeasement. What more appeasement can be over here? I'm totally surprised. I'm completely surprised when exactly you're talking about Matua community. Please listen to your Shantanu Thakur. Shantanu Thakur was totally upset within the BJP itself. And he is himself is saying is that BJP is not even interested into, you know, doing anything serious about the communities. Regardless of any elections or this thing, it is about the politics. And this is about basically the panchayat elections at West Bengal. They have elections at Gujarat coming up. So all of a sudden, you know, they are suddenly going live with so much. So this is actual appeasement. The people who actually have been blaming us about the appeasement, about the minorities, and please hashtag, I'm talking about when they call it about Muslims. So they tag only Muslims. No, it is about any minority and you are doing nothing. You have done nothing for their welfare. You have done nothing on those areas. Take it Chobis Pargana, take it Jalpaiguri. What have you done over there? Have you actually connected with those people? I'm talking about the West Bengal. I'm from West Bengal, so I'll be always talking about it. You are targeting it because that is one community, Matua, which is actually spread over the entire country.
Wants to come in. Wants to come in. Hold on. Shubhankar Da. Hold on, Shubhankar Da. It cannot be a monologue, na? Jaydeep Da. Jaydeep Majumdar, Associate Editor of the Swaraj. Yeah, Jaydeep Da.
Thank you and namaskar. Let me put the record straight. Shantanu Thakur, the BJP MP, has been upset because the CAA because of the delay in implementing the CAA and not because of the CAA. Number two, there is no valid and please do not interrupt.
Shubhankar Da, please don't do this. Don't heckle him. Shubhankar Da, don't heckle him. Thank you.
There has been no cogent argument against the CAA by Mamata Banerjee or anyone who has opposed the CAA. Now it has gone to the Supreme Court and we will see what is the decision of the Supreme Court. I am 100% sure that the Supreme Court is going to uphold the CAA. The CAA is meant for relief to the minorities, to the persecuted minorities of three countries, and there cannot be any reason why anyone in India can oppose that. It has nothing to do with the Muslims in India, and there is no valid argument.
Zubair Memon. No, I just want to take Zubair Memon's point also, Shubhankar Da. Jaydeep Majumdar. Zubair Memon, can you please tell me, sir, why do you feel that everything which the government does, you will put either on Gujarat elections, on our Punjab elections, or on Himachal elections? So should the government not do anything?
Perfect question.
Just pack bags and sit. Because in this country, in every 45 days, there are elections. 45, 60, some or the other elections. Zubair.
Of course.
And am I wrong with it?
Very good and valid question. I would like to answer it. Just pardon me 30 seconds and I'll be clear out there. We can point out, we can point out point by point each and every bad aspect of the black law of CAA. But I will not go into that. We have been debating it for years now and we will be debating in the future also. The point of the matter is the hot issue right here is Gujarat elections and of course the tragedy in Morbi. We have been debating for 15 to 30 days continuously for 10 grams of some drugs with Shah Rukh Khan's son or the tragedy of SSR suicide. But we are not able, or the BJP doesn't want the debates to go on or the culprits to be found there in the Morbi tragedy. These are all divergent tactics, rightly said by Mamata Banerjee. The issue right here is Gujarat election and Morbi tragedy.
You watch other channels. Zubair Memon, no. Let me put the record straight, Zubair Memon. Zubair Memon, that is the issue. You are live, no. Anila Singh, no, Zubair Memon, hold on. That's your problem, sir. You've been watching the wrong channels. I can tell you.
Can I come in, please?
I am telling you, you've been watching the wrong channels. The only channel to question the company.
Sir,
The owners and why are the owners not
channels
mentioned in the FIR is Republic. But you want,
sir,
the problem is you only want to create a rhetoric.
I am questioning
Mr.
the
Mehman,
intention
you want to create a
of the
rhetoric.
BJP. I am
What
not
is happening in
questioning the
Morbi?
channels.
No,
Why are
one
we
is questioning.
debating
Listen,
here?
Can I come
we
in?
are we are not going.
Because of
Listen,
Republic, sir.
Come on, Aishwarya.
We are
Anila Singh, I'm
debating
coming.
CAA out
problem-
here
no.
because of BJP's diversity.
we will and we are.
Not because of Republic.
No, what is BJP saying, Anila Singh?
That is the
Anila Singh,
diversion tactics of the
The reality is,
What
if
is
the
Mr.
gentleman
Mehman
is
saying?
saying a
What
sad
is Mr. Mehman
tragedy
saying,
like
Anila? Yeah.
a sad
Anila,
tragedy like which we saw in Gujarat has not become a national news. This shows that he is full of venom, and he's spitting that venom here, and that is for Bharatiya Janata Party. Sir, I think you need to check your eyesight. You need to check your hearing power as well. If you're saying that this news didn't become the national news, it was not being discussed on TV channels.
Madam,
You're absolutely wrong. And the proper SIT has been made, and those who are culprit, they won't be spared. And you're sitting here. And let me tell you one thing: you are in habit of the governance of political parties like Congress, who brought Minority Commission in 1993. And when we talk about minorities, one religion comes in our mind, not rest of them. And you keep on playing the victim card. If we talk other minorities living in our country, they do not have any problem. But few Muslims like you, they have got huge problem
Jaideep.
from Bharatiya Janata Party.
Jaideep
They have got
and
huge problem from RSS because you
are
are being patronized by the political party because of
Majid,
appeasement politics. And Bharatiya Janata Party doesn't entertain that. And let me tell it very clearly, the way Hindus are getting prosecuted in West Bengal, let me tell you, next government is going to be a Bharatiya Janata Party.
Shubhankarda. I come back to the core point. Shubhankarda. On CAA, the West Bengal Chief Minister saying that it's happening because of Gujarat elections. How do you connect that? Please tell me. I'm asking again. Very humbly, very quiet. Shubhankarda, please.
Right. See, it's very commonly, I just took the name that when I talk about a community, just like the Matuas and the Namsudras and all, these communities, they are not only present in Bengal. You might be surprised that over 50 lakh, that actually the population, what has been actually estimated is over 50 lakhs who are residents in India already before 2014. And granting them citizenship, you don't have to actually depend on CAA. Because once you talk about CAA, you are creating a wide line, you are creating a huge difference, you're trying to block or you are trying to name particular communities as such that only say we are only open to those who are staunch Hindus. But we are leaving other communities aside. So that is something where CAA is creating a divide rather than creating any connect. To grant a citizenship to Matua or any other communities, you need to, if you really want to bring them in, you actually don't need CAA. That you have been doing even before the CAA did exist. Don't you give citizenship if, suppose right now, there is no CAA, are we having provisions to allot a citizenship or not? We do have that process already. So why are we talking about CAA over and over again?
Jaideep wants to come in. Jaideep Majumdar, Associate Editor of Swaraj, wants to come in live from Kolkata.
Only when the elections are done.
Okay, Shubhankarda, don't make it a monologue, Shubhankarda. Please, this is not a political rally.
Thank you. Let me come to this point. The CAA is very, very clear. It is giving citizenship to all persecuted minorities of 3 Islamic countries. Now, by no stretch of imagination can anyone ever say that Muslims are persecuted in the 3 Islamic nations of Bangladesh, Pakistan, and Afghanistan, and hence they should be given Indian citizenship. No one can ever say that. No one can ever claim that. So the CAA is actually
absolutely. And I want to ask both Zubair Memon and Shubhankar Bhattacharya and viewers. Shubhankarda, you say that the BJP is you say that the BJP is granting citizenship only for the sake of polls. This is what you say, right? This is. Exactly. But let me remind you that Mamata Banerjee, the West Bengal Chief Minister, demanded citizenship for the persecuted minorities in 2005 in Parliament, but she changed her stance in 2019. Am I right or am I wrong?
Yes.
Am I right
yes, you are
or
right.
am I wrong?
You are right. That is what I am saying.
मेरे
That
लिए
is what I am
for
saying.
vote
We
bank.
have
You
been
did not let me
fighting for the
complete.
citizenship for the
मेरे लिए
Bhatwas.
for vote bank.
We have fought
If
for the
BJP
citizenship
says
of
this,
Ram Sutras. We have fought for the citizenship even for those sects who are Indian in the Muslims. Why do we have to create a difference? Why is it
Anila
like
Singh.
BJP is trying to create? Oh, okay, there are
So
two
we
lanes.
have got 57
Only the
Islamic
Hindus
countries in the world.
Zubair Mehman,
We have 50. Now listen to me.
Bangladesh-
Mr. Mazumdar, now listen
Subhankar
to
Da,
me.
hear
me.
Stop this
Subhankar Da,
opportunist
please.
politics.
Subhankar Da,
We have
please.
57
Subhankar Da,
Islamic
please.
countries in our
At least
world.
listen.
Muslims
At least
living
hear
in
me
these
out.
three countries.
Subhankar Da, please
if they
don't do
are
this.
not-
At least
If
hear
they
me
are
out
not happy, they are not
completely. At
satisfied.
least hear me
In
out
these three
completely. You don't-
countries, they
I
can
just
go
did,
to
Baba.
other
Yeah,
53
along
Islamic
with
countries. But
Again,
you
again
tell
the
me,
thing
you
is-
tell me, isn't it the pure appeasement politics from your
Subhankar Da,
leader?
please don't
The
do
thing is, she will not encourage. I mean, she's not going to make any comment the way if I talk
Arey,
about Sikhs or
Anila ji,
Hindus,
you
they are
don't
being
know
treated,
about-
or
you are
Christians
not aware
in
about
Pakistan
Bengal and
or
Bangladesh.
Bangladesh.
Now let me
She
tell you a
doesn't
fact.
have any sympathy
It is-
for them.
let
The
me-
way girls
let me-
are being
then let
raped,
me-
the way
let me
girls are
enlighten
being
you.
kidnapped and raped and
Ma'am,
forced
Subhankar
into
Da, now you need to calm
marriages,
down. Now
and they're
you
forced
need to
to
calm down.
convert
Now
their
you need to calm down.
religion.
Zubair
The
Mehman.
reality
Zubair
is,
Mehman,
if
last
you
30
talk
seconds.
about
No,
Pakistan,
everyone calm down.
it's a
Zubair
time
Mehman,
of
last 30
partition.
seconds. Ending comments for all of you.
50%.
Subhankar Da, please. I don't want to put your finger down, Subhankar Da.
2%. And
Please
you are
calm
saying,
down.
no.
Subhankar
If
Bhattacharya,
Muslims
please.
wants to come from these three countries, they
Anila
can very
Singh,
well. They should
Anila
be
Singh,
given a
please.
VIP
Anila ji,
treatment.
please. Anila ji, please. Please calm down. Anila ji, please. Zubair Mehman, last 30 seconds, ending comments for all. I'm going to go to everyone. Yeah, thank you. Zubair Mehman, beginning with you. 30 seconds, sir.
लास्ट 30 सेकेंड्स में मैं सिर्फ आसाम के बीजेपी के चीफ मिनिस्टर हेमंत बिश्वा शर्मा को कोट कर रहा हूं. देयर इट गोस. आई टेक ओनली 30 सेकेंड्स. सीएए हमने सिर्फ इसके लिए लागू किया है कि जब एनआरसी में लोग छाटे जाएंगे तो हिंदुओं को हम सीएए में सिटीजनशिप दे देंगे, मुसलमानों के ऊपर कड़ी कार्रवाई की जाएगी. हेमंत बिश्वा शर्मा सीएम ऑफ बीजेपी, भाजपा की जो यहाँ प्रवक्ता बैठी है,
ये
क्या
आप
वो
कहाँ से
हेमंत
कोट
बिश्वा
कर रहे हैं?
शर्मा के
No, you are
स्टेटमेंट
quoting
को
this from
सपोर्ट
where?
करती है?
No, you are quoting this from where? This is nowhere.
This is his video. You can Google it. Hundreds of videos. Hemant Bishwa
Jaideep
Sharma
Majumdar,
on
Jaideep
video.
Majumdar, 30 seconds.
If you want, you
Okay,
can
now
check
it's
that
done.
video
Now
on
it's
my
done,
channel.
Mehman sir. Zubair Mehman, your 30 seconds are over. Thank you very much. Jaideep Majumdar. Jaideep Majumdar.
I'll make 2 quick points. One is, for everybody's information, the critics of
Sir.
the CAA, let them hear this. There is no provision for not granting citizenship, Indian citizenship, to people, to even
Exactly.
Muslims
Right.
fleeing persecution,
That's the point.
to even Muslims fleeing persecution by Islamists, by radical Islamists in the 3 countries. But the
why do
whole
you
point
need
of the
CAA?
CAA, the
Then why do you
whole
need
point,
CAA?
wait, let it,
Then-
don't
Ashwarya, this was my
interrupt me, don't interrupt me. The whole point in the CAA is this, that people, the minorities who are persecuted, they have to flee lock, stock and barrel overnight.
Absolutely,
from
Anila Singh,
Bangladesh, from
ending
Pakistan,
30 seconds
and
to
they
you.
don't have any
Because
paper.
you are representing the ruling party, BJP. Anila Singh, last 30 seconds. Anila Singh and then I end. Yeah.
I think Mr. Zubair must have heard what our Prime Minister has said about NRC. If he hasn't, then he is lying. And if he is talking about Assam's Chief Minister,
listen.
then he should have come with a proof. Because even I have not heard what he is claiming
Check
that
my
he
Twitter
has
handle
heard.
in 2
He
minutes.
has seen
I told
a
you.
video about it.
Check my Twitter
And
handle
let
in
me
2
tell you
minutes.
here
I
one
told
thing
you.
very clearly, sir. All the good Muslims living in our country, all the good citizens who are living in our country legally, I'm not
Absolutely.
talking about the illegal
Now the
immigrants
BJP
like
is giving
Rohingyas.
certificates
They
for
are
good
happy
I am
with
only
the
saying
government.
this,
They
Anila
are
Singh,
happy with the
Shubhankar,
government. But
Bhattacharya,
Muslims
Zubair
like
Mehman,
you,
Jaideep
they have
Majumdar.
a huge problem.
Connecting every government decision with elections, if this will continue, viewers, then, as I said in the beginning of the program, every 45-60 days, there is another election. So should the government of the day shouldn't do anything? Just package bag, close the laptop, close the computer and do nothing. Okay, let's just wait because the elections are going to come. Because whatever decision they take are going to be connected with some election or the other. Some election or the other. The same Mamata Banerjee in 2005 said something, changed in 2019. Subhankar Bhattacharya said something, nothing. So the debate continues, but we also need to see what our politicians are doing. Thank you very much. Thank you, all of you. That's the time I have on debate number 2 on the burning question. And don't go anywhere, because right after the break, it's the man himself, Arnab Goswami, on the debate.
In the global employability rankings by Times Higher Education UK, only the following 6 institutions from India are ranked amongst the top 230 in the world for having the most employable graduates. IIT Delhi, IISc Bangalore, IIT Bombay, IIM Ahmedabad, IIT Kharagpur and Amity University.
It's hybrid by nature, a silent predator. The new breed rises above all others. A new breed of SUVs. The advanced Grand Vitara rule every road.
Acting on a tip-off, Karimganj police launched an operation intercepting a drug-laden vehicle in Karimganj district. Police seized at least half a kilo of contraband heroin worth 5 crore rupees.
इन्फॉर्मेशन मिला था कि एक DI गाड़ी में हेरोइन